Alright, this is a terrible product, and I'll show you why. If you look at the specs, you're supposed to be able to have full overlap so that the smaller collet gets to be larger than the next size up by 1.5 millimeters or 2 millimeters, so that way you can cover a full range of every size bearing possible. If the collet, if the smaller collet doesn't fit, the next collet up definitely will. And it should definitely slide in because it's smaller. The bigger collet is smaller than the smaller collet beneath it by like 1.5 millimeters or 2 millimeters. But you can clearly see here, fully expanded. This doesn't go in any further. The smaller collet is unfortunately bigger than the next size up. So if you have a bearing that's in between sized, there's no way you're going to be able to pull it out because this one is not big enough and this one is too big to get into there. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm rebuilding a 4L80 and 3 different bearing sizes are right on the cusp. And it's not just one size, they're all like that. Here's another one. They're pretty much the same size. They're supposed to be 1.5 millimeters difference, with this one on the right being larger than this one on the left by 1.5 millimeters to give you overlap. But none of them actually have overlap. You see this one. This one is the next size up, and it's bigger than the one on the right by 0.5 millimeter instead of having overlap. And these are all locked down. There's no moving these. They're all 100% locked down. There's no additional movement. So this set's terrible. It doesn't have the overlap it advertises, and it's basically going to screw me on this project.